Hello, mugs. We're doing one of these again, and if you want to know what these are about, go watch the first video in the playlist. Key visuals. Bakano.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
it isn't like fucking 11 p.m. or some
Yeah.
shit, so Shredney can actually go on like fucking tangents, and I won't want to kill her.
Don't don't give her blanket permission, or else we're gonna be here.
This
a
isn't
minute.
blanket permission.
Ah.
Do remember, I will kill you.
We start with
This key
this
visual.
honestly kind of terrible key visual for the beloved anime Bakano.
On the one hand, it does like set up the basic idea here, which is that there are three different, simultaneous storylines which follow a lot of fucking characters.
Yeah, no, I mean I
Yeah.
can tell that much.
Although actually, Shredney, you said free, but look in the fucking top middle. There's another
also like
split
the whole
there.
thing with the.
That's like I'm just gonna guess. I've never seen this show. I'm just gonna guess. Given the smallness of that little piece and how it's just like sort of a sliver, and also the image within it, whoever that person is like dead, but they're important to the story posthumously. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. That guy gets.
Also, there's
kind of has it coming.
Anyway,
Anyway,
there's two people in the middle, which kind
Yeah.
of breaks this whole concept. I don't like. I think if you got rid of them,
I would kill them.
See,
if I had to.
conceptually, it makes
Just
sense because Isaac and Miria are like running characters throughout the whole story, but like the problem is the execution of the whole thing is that it doesn't feel particularly coherent
yeah,
in a way that gets across
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
They're not
point
framed very well.
very well. Yeah, it's like the problem is like the framing, not so much like the idea, because like they're
Well, I mean, of
They're
course, like the
good
idea
ideas,
is fine.
but-
It's just this is a terrible execution of it.
yeah, it's
like there's so much shit in this image. Like you've got the three groups of characters. The fourth group, which is just like the guy who I guess gets in
that's
hot water
part
at
of
some
the
point.
third one. It's
And then no, it's not. It's very clearly
no, I'm
splintered
saying
off
no, I'm
into
saying
its
in
own
the
thing.
story that guy is
Okay,
part
but
of
we're
one.
talking about the
But-
key visual.
Anyway,
and
am I the
then
only
we got
person who's
two
seen
pe-
Bakano here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only three of us here, and me and Josh both said we haven't seen it, so obviously.
I missed Josh saying that they hadn't. Okay. All right.
I will say, I think the
Ah.
actual artwork is pretty good, which isn't always a guarantee.
No, the drawings are
Hence-
fine.
Calling attention to it.
But like what I was
they're not
going to
just fine, they're,
say,
like, good.
what I was going to say was just like the sheer amount of shit on screen is what ruins this.
Yeah.
Like, because you've got the groups of characters, you've got the two in the center, you've got this like spider crack, like glass window cracking pattern over here. You've got the lines, which obviously you need to separate the panels somehow, but it's like it looks like a ribbon or something. I don't. There's just too much going on.
I mean,
I've
it is
absolutely
a
seen-
crack in a window or a mirror or something.
I mean, yeah, but
I
like,
have seen worse, such that I'm giving this like something. So, not pass necessarily, but I don't hate it too much. But, you know.
it is.
I do think if you cut the two in the middle,
it would definitely
the
be
whole
better.
thing works a
Yeah.
lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I'm actually wondering where the fucking logo for the show would go on, like a
Yeah, I have
non-textual
no
version
idea.
of this.
Yeah, it's the like again is like I think there are better ways of portraying the whole thing with again Isaac and Miria kind of being the line between the different stories if you're doing the separate panels kind of is what they seem to be going for.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Well, moving on.
it is there are a lot of interesting ideas that have been squished together in a way that's not very
How-
coherent.
How many times can we say bad execution of decent ideas and too much shit on the screen in the course of like 2 minutes?
That's true. My apologies.
What the hell is
Buzzer beater.
buzzer beater? I've never heard of
I've
this.
never heard of this either.
Tiny key
Uh,
is. Let's zoom in.
Hey, that
I
guy's
assume it's like
fucking-
because like that's the you're up against the clock.
The term
the
buzzer beater, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the fucking kanji in the top right, I think that guy's surname is Inoue, because I believe that's how Takina's name is spelled.
Huh.
I look at the pics of Takina a
Hey,
lot.
hey, Josh.
Yeah,
Do you think they're related?
maybe. There's a non-zero chance, honestly.
Anyway, cool art style on this one.
Yeah. The visuals, unfortunately, rather low quality in a way that kind of hides some of the detail. But
Yeah,
I also think this is clearly like cropped artwork because
it is.
less
This is a
girl.
DVD cover, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, which I mean,
Movie Studios complete version.
yeah, which
Like-
sometimes those end up on here when they don't have a more like an actual key visual. That's fine. We've rated those before, including a few with the actual like DVD like logo on the cover.
I do. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I wonder if this is like adapted from like a manga cover or something. Is this based on a manga?
Pretty cool buzzer
Source
speaker.
manga. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, look, original creator, Inoue fucking fuck.
Yeah. You know, Takehiko.
I'm so good. I can read.
Sorry, his
Japanese.
nickname is the GOAT.
Holy shit.
Hold up.
That's
Oh, it's the Slam
incredible.
Dunk guy.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Of
okay,
course,
fine.
and also Vagabond. Of course, he's the goat.
Vagabond
Yeah,
and
okay,
Slam
fair.
Dunk by the same person? I never knew that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And real, by the way.
He is a legend.
Okay. That's
Once
I just
Buzzer Beater
really
is
like
an
that.
online.
That
Hey,
is.
once Buzzer Beater is an online comic in 1996. That is.
That's ahead of the time, ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Okay.
No, you know what? He deserves his fucking name.
Yeah.
And the girl loves basketball. What more
Yeah,
is there to
clearly.
say?
Like
Yes.
also like hey, like the image here kind of gives us away. Girl character. You don't always see that
Yeah.
in these sports shows.
Ooh.
Also, this guy in the back seems to be wearing like a bicycling helmet or something. Maybe it's
Or
about
that's
like
a
several.
swimming cap.
Is
Yeah,
it
I
a
was
swimming
gonna
cap?
say.
Yeah, it is a swimming cap.
I
See,
must say, he kind of. Swim cap guy, I think, kind of ruins the composition.
It's-
Maybe not ruins the composition of the image, but he is the part that's the most like,
Yeah.
oh, if we killed you
I-
violently, this would look a bit better.
I do think that like part of it is just like the art itself and the sort of like use of color and the fact that it is like more painterly kind of carries it in terms
Oh,
of
no,
composition.
absolutely.
you know what it made me think of visually is like watercolor paint almost.
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
be like
Could be, yeah.
actually.
No, It's pretty. This is absolutely like nice looking.
Yeah, solid one.
Yeah,
One.
solid, pretty good.
Code E, which I
Or Cody, as it's
have
known.
heard of, but I forget why.
Code E, the main thing I remember about Code E is that there was like a decently popular anime
Oh,
review site back in
shit.
the 2000s when I was first getting into anime, really, which hated that series. Like 0 out of 10, do not recommend.
That's kind of wild. Sorry, I need to go back
yeah.
really quick to Bakano and Buzzer Beater because I forgot to check for blurbs. Lively, charming, and incredibly entertaining, Bakano deserves all the praise it gets and more. Bakano is a chaotic anime with unique characters and impressive production.
Those are fair.
Those are both
Bakano's
just like
Dubber
nice, nice things
Yeah.
being said about.
Yeah,
Like,
like
yeah,
where's the
Dubber
fun in
sub.
that?
Yeah,
both are very good.
and there's nothing
Nobody
for
has
this one,
ever seen Buzzer
tragically.
Beater.
Anyway, Code E.
Yeah. Some girl makes electromagnetic waves of her fucking emotions. We've all been there. Come on.
Literal Denpa. She's got like a telephone.
There's a telephone
Yeah.
covering her ass. Which I respect.
We've all
If I was a
been there.
telephone, I would do
Like
that.
the
too.
telephone is flying. It's
That's
almost
what
like
it's
it's a
for.
character.
DAE wish they were that telephone, fellas.
You're fired.
You can't fire me. I own this program.
God damn it. Okay, you're demoted.
This is
What?
okay.
Yeah, this is fine. They are just kind of like floating in front of like a city. But that's alright.
It's like Akihabara.
I said it first, by the way.
Maybe.
Fucking loser.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh.
It's okay. I think the art's nice enough.
Yes.
Um,
Got a very.
This is another one where kill the three bastards on the right, and then you have like more striking artwork.
You know,
It would be amazing, but it's pretty dynamic and phone's unique enough to where without those three, I would be like, oh, it's kind of cool. Actually.
like I get you, but I
want a
do
poster
like
of this girl.
I do like the Shrine Maiden girl's
Oh,
design.
of course. Yeah.
Which is a me comment.
I
Also,
Those three
is
are
this
all on,
show?
like, cell phones? She's on a
Yeah, like a rotary phone. I wonder if is this like they get powers by using the phone?
I like the going by the banner thing. The brown-haired tsundere girl. I like her.
Yeah,
design.
that's her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have want to watch this just because I kind of like main girl's design.
I would give it a shot.
6.39 on Mal. That's good.
Yeah, 60 on Analyst, which is about the same. Anyway, Code E.
And the sequel.
Here's one for you.
I don't think I'd be into this.
Yeah, here's one for you. Devil May
Cry anime.
The Devil May Cry anime from 2007, not to be confused with the Netflix show, which
Park
like timely, right? Like Devil May Cry is having a renaissance right now.
My little brother, when he was like first getting into anime, watched this. And also for like a primary school creative writing thing, he pretty much just plagiarized the broad story arc.
That's fucking hilarious.
And it got published in print.
No!
We might still have the book somewhere.
Oh my god, gosh!
Wow.
If you still have that, you need to make sure it gets on the internet.
I have already written down a note for myself to
look into
see
that.
if we can find out about it.
Anyway, relatives for filth.
Yeah, visual.
Visual is kind of it's fine.
It's mediocre.
My favorite art style, nor is it my favorite Dante design.
I do love that.
I don't know shit about Devil May Cry, by the way.
I do love that the woman in the upper left corner has the most gigantic neck I have ever seen on an anime.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Huh. I didn't notice that until you pointed it out, and now I hate looking at it. So, cool. That's about all we have to say for that, I think.
By the way, like, the framing of the image is such that it looks like the sword should be on Dante's back. Except it clearly
isn't. Yeah,
like, it's just floating there.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as the reboot.
Thanks.
A different perspective on Dante in Portuguese.
Yo, mentioned.
Yeah, that's not great.
Happy Clover. This is like a show for real little kids by the looks of it.
Yeah, it broadcast apparently on Kids Station.
This is some Hamtaro shit.
This is cute.
Animal designs. There's a flying squirrel, which you don't.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Do you think that rabbit is related to Daifuku?
Oh my god.
No, doesn't look nearly stalwart enough to have his blood in there.
I'm guessing that Genki Girl personality. Main character?
Maybe. There's a guy with glasses in the book.
Yeah.
There's this little bookworm rabbit.
He likes,
nice.
Killing people and murder and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That seems like something that would be in this show.
This is it's functional. It is absolutely functional. Well
it's
It is
fine.
functional.
Yeah.
The Clover motif everywhere, which I
Look,
assume the
all
main
I'm saying
character's
is they
name
could
is
have gone
Clover.
for something a lot more artistic and avant-garde for this show about children's animals.
What is there to
Called
say
Happy
about
Happy
this,
Clover.
right? Like,
There isn't much. It's fine.
I bet that randomly there's like some like absolutely cracked directing in this for no reason.
Probably.
Yeah,
It's
no,
one of
I
those.
wouldn't. I would probably check it out because, like, kid shows are fun often, and again, usually have like just suddenly incredible directing out of nowhere. Oh fuck yeah!
Higurashi Kai,
when they
baby.
cry, Kai.
I have this at 9 out of 10.
I
I've never seen
ashamedly
Higurashi.
have no Higurashi experience. I
That is
have
a shame, 'cause
read.
You would fucking love Rika.
I probably would, and you know why I
You
think
love
that?
everyone, but especially Rika.
Do you know why I think
Because-
that? Because I really like Burn Castile from Umineko, who is, to my understanding, kind of the same character. Anyway.
Well,
Not saying anything. Anyway,
don't. You're
Thank-
horrible for that.
I
Fred.
won't.
Thanks, Shredney. No, like,
Anyway, this key visual.
no, it's like,
Shredney, at some point we need to talk about your habit of, like, spoiling things by talking about how you're not spoiling them.
actually
Anyway.
what I implied. I don't think actually you
Shreddy,
probably
shut
know
up.
about as much as I am implying.
Okay.
Right. Hey,
That's
key
all.
visual. It's Wata Nagashi.
This is actually quite a nice key visual, I think.
It's
It
just
is.
pretty. You know?
It is good.
We've got, I assume, the main girl, kind of like holding these.
Retta.
Are those moons? Hold on.
Those are cotton balls.
Oh, they're caught.
Yeah.
Okay, they look
Yeah.
like tiny versions of the moon in the background.
Well,
you can
considering
see.
the moon is in the image, that is an intentional artistic
Mhm.
choice.
Okay, yeah, but like I couldn't
Not
figure out what
necessarily
they were.
representative of anything that happens in the show, by the way. It just looks cool.
Like you can see why I was having trouble with that, right?
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
it.
Candles on the water, other characters in the background in a way that makes spatial sense.
Yeah.
No, it's just
And
a
I
good
will
one.
say,
Yeah,
fucking
and
Mion, you need to get out the river in your fucking
and-
jeans, girl.
and also also gets across the fact of like that
There's
you
a
know
bunny
Kai is has like a little more has a different tone from the first two cores.
Yeah.
Noted.
No, this is, it's late at night. It's kind of,
Mhm.
it's a little eerie.
It's
Yeah.
eerie, but it's not like hard menacing the way if
I will say.
whenever we go back, we'll see the original Higurashi visuals.
I will say. I mean, or we could just fucking like look over here.
Oh yeah.
Which
Yeah, like
very
the-
You don't
different,
need to.
bit of a different vibe.
Yeah, the
Um,
red sky and everything. Yeah.
Like I will say, if I did see 5 kids playing in the river at night and they had like a bunch of floating candles with them, I would be a little wigged out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Welcome
like
to fucking Higurashi.
Yeah.
it's like not like immediate danger, but more eerie. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Well, best of the 6 before Jane.
Shit,
Jane,
you're
don't
right.
cheat.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's totally fucking
uh,
spaced on that. Also, I
Higurashi.
didn't read the blurbs for Higurashi. I'm so bad at this.
Yeah, that
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
like spoiled shit.
Higurashi is a supernatural horror show. It engages its viewers by making them solve mysteries, which makes it enjoyable.
Thanks, guy with the Yoshikage.
Thank
hero
you,
profile picture.
ChatGPT.
You're really not.
Whoa, hey, that's out of line.
98%
Most
gender
evil thing
tag,
I've
by
said
the
all
way.
week.
I don't think I've seen a tag that high.
Wow, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, best of the
Higurashi.
6.
Best
Uh,
of the 6, Higurashi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Like,
Buzzer Beater
Beater second.
gets a very close second, yeah.
yeah, it's like that, and that is carried by Inoue being the goat,
As we
Yeah.
have learned
as we've
today,
established
Canonically.
Yeah. All right.
canonically.
What is this?
Nice.
You've already
Kenko-
opened it.
Just fucking,
Shut up.
see the English title.
Yeah. Swimming club.
We show high school naked
swimming club. What the fuck? Hold
Interesting.
up. Sorry, I'm just reading the premise.
Yeah. Plus her personal habit of nude swimming, a powerful magnet to teenage boys.
Yeah, no, I imagine so.
And apparently he's reminded of having seen a mermaid in his youth.
She's not even fucking naked in the key visual. She's just got a shirt.
False advertising, yeah. Okay, like, here's the fucked up thing. I kind of like this key visual.
It, gets across the tone. It gets the characters all in place without being, like, too densely crowded. The, like, light going through the water with the fish is really effective.
Yeah,
the muscle guy and the two guys beside him, and also the seal.
Yeah,
except the seal. The seal can stay. I love the seal, but the other
that's good. Yeah.
No, I actually
to write home about. I think, but
let me respond to Josh, please.
I
think those guys are fine, actually, because they are arranged in a way that makes spatial sense with what's happening up front.
No, that's fair. I am a bit less positive. I think the ostensibly naked girl, Wikipedia, she kind of looks like Wikipedia.
She doesn't at all.
No, look, she's got fucking like Wikipedia puzzle pieces in her hair, but they're
X-shaped hair different.
Anyway,
which would be even worse in the current circumstances.
The visual of her swimming in the sea with the camera below and the sun coming through is kind of cool. And then a bunch of characters just like layered in front of the water, very not diegetically, takes me out a little bit more.
Well, no, like I get what you're saying, but to me it kind of just looks like they're all hanging out underwater, fully clothed, which is like
they're not even blue.
I guess they're not. Yeah, that sucks a little bit.
I think in terms of like art direction, what I think would be
ideal
here.
Well, she's not blue either, though.
Would
yeah,
be
but she's also closer to the surface.
Yeah, but what I think in terms of like art direction would be like ideal would be like, would be instead of having all the characters stacked, which I can understand that being like a frustration. We've expressed this a bazillion times, but it would be like have it basically be almost a diegetic thing of main character guy with his whistle kind of like floating lower down and looking up at the main, girl here. I think that would be a good composition.
But also that's just like a completely different
But that's setup. A completely different thing.
You're writing fan fiction.
I'm using my mind palace.
You're writing fan fiction about like an AU of this key visual.
True.
I don't know.
True
this
point.
Seems.
It's fine.
It's okay. I think. No comments on this from the analyst community at large. Moe-tan. Hey,
it's Moe-tan.
You guys ever think about Moe-tan? I know nothing about this show beyond the name.
I know not a lot about it.
It was based on a series of books meant to teach English to people.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Weirdly enough.
Why was that what it originally was?
I couldn't say. I don't know.
I had another cream egg in my hand just in case somebody lost them. I'll be back. Stay on Moe-tan.
You fucking so-and-so. That's fair. The buttons on her shirt, or skirt rather, are distractingly enormous.
They are huge.
Why do they look like that? It
almost implies that she's basically a doll. In a way,
I mean, she might like
sheer proportionality.
Is that what this show is about? I have no idea.
No, I mean, I can't remember. I happen to know like that bit of trivia about it, but like this show is like one of those things that like there are a handful of like memes from it. Like Caramel Dancing, I believe, is like a clip from this.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. Caramel Dancing's the other one, right? The more like HU one, I thought.
I'm here.
Josh, where's the clip for Caramel Dancing from?
swear I knew this.
The
I'm gonna look
silence.
this up.
I don't think it's Moe-tan, though.
Also, we were talking about how distractingly enormous her buttons are.
I'm just gonna look up.
Oh, it's from Popotan. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a different
Apologies
thing.
to Moe-tan.
Yeah, to be fair, those buttons are distractingly large.
I
And
like-
the sits on the girl behind her on the left.
Yeah.
Green hair doesn't seem to have an equivalent, unfortunately. That is why she is
Sad.
flawed and upset.
Hey, I like the design of the cat. It looks like a fucking, like... I don't know what it looks like.
I'm
I'm
it's
just
reminding
gonna...
me of
Sorry, let
something.
me just screen cap just this, and I'm gonna just go ahead and show this to friend of the show, Zursk.
You know what it looks like? What that character kind of looks like is a chibi version of the character Alexios from the furry visual novel Ad Astra. But that is a pull that
See, I was
maybe
gonna
one of
compare
our
it.
viewers will understand.
I was gonna. We don't have any viewers. I was gonna compare it to like a level 1 Shin Megami Tensei demon, and I was like, that's way too weird of a thing to say. But then you said that, so now my thing seems normal. So thank you. This is a fine key visual.
It's
Yeah.
functional 2000s cute girls and weird mascot animals, because this is ostensibly a magical girl show.
The worried
Which I do think
educational
that-
duck.
I do think the Miku sleeves and the large buttons are weird enough design elements to sort of fit within a magical girl setting.
Yeah.
Sleeves.
On the main girl.
Like the long
detached.
detached or semi-detached sleeves from the outfit.
Yeah, like what Miku has from
Yeah.
Hatsune.
Yeah, I
Hatsune
guess
Miku.
Sorry, I've just never
Miku
thought
from
about this
Hatsune.
before somehow. Whenever I picture Miku in my mind's eye, she doesn't have those. I've, like, been thinking about Miku wrong for the past 20 years. That's fucked up.
Mental image of Hatsune Miku is broken.
But yes,
Every
Wait, I need to look at that
Miku
cast.
is
Hold on.
personalized.
Oh, it's Yukari Tamura, based. Alright, we can close now.
Yeah. She has
God,
such
she
a...
was fucking...
She has such a nice analyst profile picture.
Yeah, not everyone's so lucky.
Yeah, some people just get like a fucking ends up looking like a mugshot or something.
Yeah.
Mononoke, let's fucking go.
Oh, this is like that Mononoke. So it is. I don't know
Yes.
why I assumed it was something else. Probably because I didn't see this guy until I opened the thing.
Yeah.
This
Ocean
is
Spell.
this is
That's
like
not his name.
fucking far and away like the best thing we've seen
This'll
today. I
probably be
think.
Best thing we've seen this year,
It-
maybe?
It
like
it
all
imme-
2007 key visuals? It could
Possibly,
be.
yeah.
possibly. It is. I think that it's like competing with like Bokurano and Deno Coil, but it is probably the one that like
I
it
don't
immediately
think either of those touch this, to be honest.
it immediately like gets across what Mononoke is doing as a show, like right there. It is about weird supernatural shit in the Edo period, and it's a bunch of like kind of weird, uncomfortable parables.
See,
With-
the
It's kind of
interesting...
crazy how
ghost
like
shit.
expressive and visually unique this
Mhm.
art is,
Yeah.
while also reflecting the show's art like pretty much 1-to-1.
Yes.
You know, this is what
it-
Mononoke looks like.
I also will say, like, me knowing very little about Mononoke other than the general premise, this also kind of looks like almost like 60s psychedelic art or something.
Yeah, it is.
This is like you get stoned and look at this for an hour and just have
Nude details keep emerging.
yeah, have the time of your fucking life.
Yeah, it also like it's the combination of like the really strong coloring in that kind of like 60s psychedelic vein, or even sort of stuff that's like echoing back to that, while also the overall art style and composition is like drawing on like ukiyo-e art from like the 1800s.
Mhm.
That thing in the top
which-
left looks like the bio lizard.
Thanks.
I mean,
You're welcome.
like the whole, and like there are just throughout the whole thing, you have like Onoke and Oni and various other sort of entities just kind of around in the picture, like the kitsune waving the banner there.
Yeah. I also really like the architecture on the right-hand side of the picture.
Oh, it's nice.
We've got, it's obscured by these huge, like, billowing yellow vapor clouds a little bit, but it's just like a very nice looking place. You've got the huge wave in the style of, like, the way, like that wave.
Yeah, Hokusai
crashing down in the background. But I don't know, just like a really cool looking image. This looks like what this looks like is this looks like the cover of a book that is like some other shit.
Yeah. Also, like, I think the vapor is like specifically evoking like the like ukiyo-e prints. They're invoking what is known as the floating world, which was like the world of like sort of entertainers, courtesans, and so forth. The kind of like liminal legality kind of fantastical otherworld of like pleasure districts and things that are portrayed in these sort of prints. And it's like
makes sense to me, yeah.
And it's given that kind of almost supernatural air.
It also would explain why the bridge is bright yellow too.
Yes,
because that's what they're all walking on. Like those are like unless I'm like losing it. Are these like? Well, I don't know. These guys are kind of. I don't know what these guys' deal is. That guy's carrying a big old fish on his back.
Yeah, it's like specifically a catfish, I believe. Which
sorry, I just realized that this banner just says Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
It sure is.
It sure is. It's very Japan.
Also, not that we necessarily think about, would you have this as like a physical poster when we look at these?
Oh, but this one absolutely.
This would make a sick
poster. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a physical copy of the original DVD release when it was initially brought over into the English-speaking world. Thank you, Prue.
These two are also just like nice. Like these ones are. I'm sorry, guys. They're boring. You need to write worse things about manga.
Yeah.
These things are actually too good.
The top one I think is like passable. The bottom one is Unique Art House Works celebrating its 15th anniversary. Is it? Is actually doing anything, or did you just decide that like, oh, I'm gonna post a review and that will be the celebration? Because me, fucking Shimarin PFP, motherfucker, I'm the arbiter of what's important. Fuck you.
What?
Can we move on?
No, wait. Oh no, sorry. Hold on. Start. We're stopping this. It was.
I know it came over me. Move on.
It's 15 years after the thing came out. It is in fact the 15th anniversary of it. I don't know what you're on about.
But they're describing it as celebrating its 15th anniversary. It's like that makes it sound like it's doing.
That's a very normal thing. That's just like a feature of the English language, Josh. Come on.
Uta. Hey, I just noticed the fucking.
Why did I call you Jeff? I think you were invoking a particular friend of mine from like 20 years ago.
No one actually noticed you saying that until you pointed it out, and now it's weird. I'm sorry to say.
Josh, I'm going to put you in a little box. Just a little box.
Gonna put you in a box like fucking Alexis.
Most of this is like pretty whatever. Man. Here's some characters, here's a background.
What is this?
The obvious thing that we're all focused on is that fucking guy in the bottom.
Well, okay, there's two things actually. There's that guy.
Fucking an Ava unit like 01.
And like a giant bug.
Also, the girl in the jacket who looks kind of stoned, and I think she's pointing a gun at us.
Every single character in this image looks stoned.
A little bit.
They're all tweaking on something different.
I like the color of the blue hair girl's hair.
Do you mean this girl?
Yeah. I like that color.
Anyway.
Didn't you
jacket girl and glasses girl could show me where the good drugs are.
I did. That's because she is blonde.
Background glasses.
Her hair is green, Jane.
Yeah, it's a blonde. It's like a greenish blonde.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that hair color. This game is just like whatever, right? Like fucking.
I mean, yeah, but
We're all just curious about Gun Guy and Ava Unit 01.
Like,
here's the thing: we wouldn't be curious about him were it not for the fact that he's clearly wearing like fucking goggles.
what's going on? Is that this guy?
Yeah, I think so.
The strongest man in fuck shit.
Bug Song.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's by Zexus.
Yeah, Zex.
Love those guys.
Kana
Hanazawa in a fairly early main role.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's notable if you're like a voice actor hound.
How old is she again? Go on her fucking page.
I don't fucking know. 35.
That's what I said, go on her fucking page. Okay, so she was 18 when she did this. Fair enough.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fair.
Math.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry, Mononoke just happened.
Yeah.
Nanatsu
drops.
Euro drops. What am I looking at here? Okay, that
Magical
is
girl.
that is her
Good,
outfit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't like see that she had this leg over here, so I just saw the one, and it kind of looked like she was like a living pen or something. I had no idea what I was looking at.
The bottom of that fucking staff looks just like a spoon, right? Like you could eat
Yeah.
cereal with that.
Yeah, I think
It would
it
be
is a spoon.
hard, but you could.
Yeah,
I
think it is.
I'm not familiar with this one. It is kind of just here's the characters. I like the background, but obviously you can kind of not see it that well
because
so
of the
much stuff in
sparkles
the way.
outfit.
That fucking little glasses fag in the bottom left should off himself.
Josh, you can't say...
I chose more polite wording.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Did you? Anyway,
Gonna get the
Well,
fucking
I was
account suspended because YouTube can't tell when someone is using F
Like,
slur in a
reclaimed
reclaimatory
slur.
way. Which,
I mean,
to be
clearly,
honest
by
with
saying
you,
that this weak little nerd should, you know.
which, by the way, like, I don't know if that
Use it,
really counts if you're telling someone to kill himself because you don't like
I
how
never
his
said
glasses
that.
look.
Yeah,
you did.
I never said that. I used the word off.
Yeah, okay.
The girl is kind of
so-
cute, but I do think her design is like slightly.
I like her
much.
hat. Like, I don't know
do like
what.
her hat.
It's like this
that
got-
outfit is so extra.
like
Hey, she's got like a huge fucking collar and then a belt connecting the collar,
yeah.
like on her tits.
Yep.
The belt,
Yep.
the
yep.
tit belt.
Yeah.
I have a tit belt.
But it like there's just so much going on with the.
Kind
It
of
is
like a
the
binder, but you know.
I really like that they gave her such an outrageous character design that they couldn't like do that for anybody else.
Yeah.
Like these
like,
are all
there's-
just normal characters,
Okay,
and like
I-
admittedly the sheep is cute, but
Well,
There-
I do
there
like
are
that the
hints-
ram has glasses.
the like little spectacles. Yeah.
do you think
giant
he's
bell.
related to Mei Mei?
Oh my goodness, that would make sense.
They're buddies. That is Meme, but
Hmm,
no, that's Mr. Meme, his father.
I
of
see.
course,
That
it's like a
makes sense.
wedding peach situation
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that like the background character who's looking dark and mysterious,
based on a
has,
visual
like,
novel.
has a fairly like there's probably like bells and whistles to that outfit we're not seeing very much of. There's the giant cross on the little thing holding
Oh,
the,
but that's
like,
so tame compared
bolo.
to what the girl's wearing.
I know,
Have you
it's just we
noticed the
can't
dog
see
in
that
the bottom
much
right
of it.
corner.
Yeah, the dog has a gem in its mouth.
One of the
One
Nanatsu Hero drops, perhaps.
Probably, yeah.
Sorry, I
Indeed.
struggled with that one.
Similar to Nanoha?
Well,
I
I'll
mean,
be the
maybe.
judge of that.
What does the Nanatsu part mean again?
Seven color
color.
drops is the name of the.
I see. Okay, yeah, I thought like I thought it was like 7, but I was like that's an
Should we click
interesting
the
way to use that
spoiler
word.
tags just for the fuck of it?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, spoilers for Nanatsu Hero drops.
Whoa, memory
Ah,
manipulation.
Okay. I am mildly curious.
It's
Show
fun.
this to the people who throw a fit about Madoka inventing dark magical girl anime in 2011.
Potemayo!
Potemayo!
Okay, this show.
Here's some
Um,
ultra cheapy character.
Yep. They're like falling through the sky, which is fun.
One of them looks like Sailor.
Neptune?
Neptune, yeah.
Yep. Sorry, Mitsuru Kaio from Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
his alien name.
Sailor Mitsuru.
Sailor Mitsuru.
The girl on the
Sailor
bottom
Usagi.
right with the scythe kind
Yes.
of looks like the character I use in Anime Music Quiz.
Maybe what directed
There's-
from?
She
I
kinda-
don't think so.
They're
She
falling
looks
from
like
the
one
sky
of the-
together.
Yeah.
She honestly kind of looks like one of the characters in Dedotoko Princess, but like nobody's seen that.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
right.
making this a continuing habit of referencing things that nobody here, even you, knows about.
Yo, Ria Kigamiya plays the bits that looks like Mitsuru.
Cool.
Hey, this is another Kana Hanazawa early main role.
Yeah, literally the main
She's
role.
popping off this season. It's fine. It's like
Yeah, no one
functional
had
for
anything to say
a
about
Yeah.
this.
TV comedy.
Fredney, this
series.
is on your plan to read or plan to watch.
Yeah, it
And
is.
Wolfie's.
I've been meaning to.
Well, Wolfie
French
has
taste
lots of
stuff.
things on. Yeah,
Yeah, best of the 6 is
Mononoke, like not even
Yeah.
close, really.
Yeah, it's like in terms of like actual,
Everything?
secondary, like in terms of composition, I think that's the second distantly is probably like Moetan, honestly,
Yeah.
which is a solid key visual.
Fucking Sayonara Zetsubo sense. Oh, we got a run of like
Oh,
stuff that
boy.
is known
Yeah.
coming
Oh
up.
boy.
was
Sayonara
wondering, like,
Zetsubo Sensei.
Just, if you're here.
Yeah,
So we got the Zetsuba Sensei himself looking at a
a
noose.
noose. Can I
Um,
level with you guys? And Shredney,
yeah.
you know about this already, but Josh, you do not. I know a guy who has used a profile picture of this guy, Zetsubo Sensei, for like literally over a decade now. So I
Yeah.
cannot look at this character without being like, oh, that's this
That's-
guy I know.
Yeah, like I know the guy as well. He's very nice. But yeah, it is kind of funny to like have that like I have to separate this character from this person who's literally been using this character as an avatar for like 15 years.
The same picture too, not different
Yeah.
pictures of the same guy. Just the one of
Yeah.
him like pointing out at the screen.
It's
Anyway,
brand consistency.
truly. This key visual
Solid.
is decent.
Yeah, it's decent.
My understanding is that this is
Oh, go on.
kind of not a super representative look at Zetsubo Sensei, which I think
no.
is. I mean, it's an early Shaft show, or
It's-
early-ish Shaft
It's
show.
one of the most Shaft.
Yeah. Lot of
It is.
weird stuff that I
I will say this is one where I'm looking at it
show.
and seeing all the like random schoolgirls along the bottom. I'm not thinking that they like ruin the key visual. I would probably prefer it if they weren't there, but
It
they're
does.
solid. And
it-
as I understand, this is a show that is very about its cast in such a way that they kind of need to be there.
yeah, it does
Yes.
just kind of make him look giant, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
is.
it's-
Ayabara Giganta Sensei.
Yeah, like I do like I think that like the implication of the way it's framed is he's not looking at the noose. The noose is just like quietly swinging behind him.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's odd.
Is it supposed to be behind him?
I
It's
think
really
so.
hard
Looks
to
in front
tell.
of him.
It sure
Um,
it's
he's
next
looking
to
at
him,
us.
so it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to say.
which
Me and my
Like-
best friend Noose.
the show opens with like the girl in the bottom left there finding
we
him.
are not talking
Yeah.
about the show. We're talking about the key visual.
Oh boy. That's yeah, but yeah, no, like I feel like
Tiniest
this
girl looks like Nico Yazawa.
but like yeah, this could be a stronger visual. I do like the girl peeking out from behind him.
Yeah.
Me when I do that.
Like it's funnier when you know the character, but like having that detail is like that's like the one touch I do genuinely really like.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he has.
The
cameo
banner
here.
image is actually way more representative of the vibe
Yeah,
of
I
the
can
show.
imagine.
It's like that's an early Gekudon Inu Curry thing. They worked on tons of stuff in this show.
Comedia dark compounds personagens y diferencias legais, dark comedy with likable characters and fun references.
A sardonic take on Japanese customs with messed up characters.
Yes.
98% satire.
I want to know about the 2% that's not satire. Yo, Panty Pony Dash mentioned? Let's go.
Yeah.
Solid. Key visual.
Yeah.
School
Days.
Oh boy.
The infamous.
As that's a key visual, what is there? This is two girls.
There's two girls.
They're on a roof. They're eating lunch.
Can I be honest with you? The girl on the left, especially, is not drawn, or not the girl on the left. Sorry, the girl on the right.
The girl on the left, if you were behind these girls.
What?
The girl on the left, if you were behind these girls.
Oh yeah, because mirroring. Yeah, okay.
Space.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't parse the sentence,
she's
and I
kind
just
of ugly.
she's drawn badly, is what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're kind of an ugger girl.
In this key visual, also she's just like kind of
having her arm grabbed.
Yeah, like draping her arm over to the other girl, and then it's kind of like, what are they doing?
Yeah, like
what is this? Sorry, what does this little tagline say? Hold on. There's school days, and then there's
school.
I think this is the English DVD
cover. The three guys met. Their relation had been changed in the season and turned into three love stories.
Oh my goodness,
that's so fucking true.
That poor Japanese copywriter.
The three guys met.
This key visual is not very good.
It's not. It's also not.
Yo!
I hate it. And the avatar just makes it better.
I'm glad Love is Indivisible by Twins is in the recommendation.
But I know this person, incidentally. Yeah, that's Pucky Ramune. We have spoken a few times.
I also like the person with the Stevie Wonder avatar being like, if you like anime that is made to make you angry, then watch it. If not, you might as well do it for the experience.
Does anyone else feel that School Day is just misunderstood?
No, you're so right, CO9 Neo. And there's Lopunny from Pokemon.
Our friend Heinz, 13 out of 10.
Out of 100? Yeah, yes. I was gonna say 13 out of 10 would be crazy.
What I meant was 13 out of 100.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, it's possible that this is actually secretly brilliant and most people just don't get it. I've never seen it, but like...
I have seen arguments for it actually being like...
Yo, this guy went on to direct High Speed Etoile. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
dear Lord.
Shigarui. Death Frenzy.
Okay. Hey, I have a very, very short story.
Go on.
Shigarui.
Shigarui is like a thing you care about, so go on.
Okay, Shigarui is directed by Hiroshi Hamasaki, who also directed Technolize and more recently Orange. And he is an incredibly talented director. Also was like the co-director of the original Steins Gate. Like the visuals in the first episode are very indicative of his style. I have watched 2 episodes of Shigarui and have yet to get back to it, but I've been meaning to. But I had to stop because it is one of the bleakest things I have ever watched in my life.
That's almost good.
And mind you, that's Sredni Vashtar saying.
Yes.
Our good friend.
Technolize is one of my favorite shows of all time. This was like too suffocatingly dark for me. It's very well done. It's just really upsetting.
Which mean,
uncomfortable.
Like, to be fair, the key visual kind of lets you know what you're in for. You've got these 2 faces. The top one is kind of like looking forward with determination. The bottom, as is like, sort of indecipherable expression of like contemplation and agony, and then in between them there's just a lot of blank space and a lot of blood.
Yeah,
This is,
and
like,
it is
bloody
specifically
enough and well drawn enough to be like,
Yeah.
you know, this looks uncomfortable.
Yes, it's like it's about the rivalry between these two characters who they become friends and then like the most bitter enemies possible and like just try to ruin each other's lives. And it's set in like sort of I think the 1200s in Japan.
Interesting.
And it is a particularly gnarly take on like samurai stuff. Like the term shigurui comes from the Hagakure, which is the samurai manual, and it's like a reference to like the literal translation is something like death frenzy, which is basically it comes from like a passage where it's saying that, you know, fear of death is necessary to do great things as a warrior, you know, like and it ends with the line which like I think the literal translation is something along the lines of no good can come of common sense. So that's the vibe of this show. And it's captured really well in the key visual.
Yeah. One of those things where I mean, what is there to say about that other than what was said already?
It's also nauseatingly violent.
Yeah, no,
in places.
I have heard so. I mean, again, like you get that like, from the key visual. It's just like this cloud of blood, like coming out of this guy's skull. Like, ugh.
Yeah, it's mostly. The funny thing is, like, most of the show is very slow and very quiet, and then there are these bursts of violence that are nauseating, and then it goes back to being like really slow and uncomfortable.
Enough, like violent enough that it's tagged with both gore and body horror.
Yes.
92% samurai, by the way. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the most.
I want to know what the other 8% is.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, the illustrator of the manga, because I think it has a Gensakusha and an illustrator, it was a medical student, so
cool.
Cheers.
Anyway, hey, Sky Girls.
Oh boy.
This seems not great. To be fair, okay, like, not to this specifically, but to be fair to these overall, like all of them collectively, we made a quip in the first one of these we did where we were like, we're gonna end up having to like take a shot every time we see somebody's panties or something. That is not proven true so far for the most part.
But
this one is definitely one of those. Yeah.
like that poor girl in the upper right. Her butt's just right out there.
Also, they're just kind of falling through this. This is another one that's kind of falling through the sky.
It's a Strike Witch's clone.
The position of the clouds is such that this image is like flipped 90 degrees.
Yeah, it looks like they're falling sideways.
Yeah,
which is weird.
An odd choice. I feel like
almost like not a Dutch angle. Like the Higurashi example was actually a Dutch angle, but like this is like some other kind of thing going on there, and like I get what they're going for, but it raises some questions.
Also, I think the sense of motion is like pretty bad in this image.
Yeah,
I don't get the impression.
Like I just do not care for this. Yeah. In the near future, Earth is at war with aliens called worms.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Worms.
I guess this is a mecha series. Yeah, Real Robot. Like,
yeah,
come on.
It is
like at least put the robots in there somewhere.
Sky Girl's Dynamite Fishing, though.
Yeah. This is probably
I might need to watch this.
Dynamite Fishing OVA.
Basically, like it as is noted there. It is Strike Witches, but not quite, to my understanding.
What is this?
Tetsuko's Journey.
Tetsuko no Tabi, yes.
Based on a seinen manga serialized in Ikki. It's about a manga artist.
Yeah. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Like the
Mhm.
actual. This is kind of interesting, actually. Now that I'm getting a good look at it. We've got like the actual characters are down here. You know, walking along the train track behind the car. And then we've got these like speech balloon kind of things, so you can see them in detail. This part is great. The bit up in the top left where we've just got like a second scene happening, I feel like maybe scuttles it a little bit.
It does add a bit more like dynamic color, but I don't know if that was worth the trade off.
Yeah.
I
also,
think
bro
it's
is straight jorking it.
Oh dear.
In the woods, straight up jorking it, and by haha, let's just say I mean my tram car.
With observers.
With
sure,
observers.
Jane.
This, you know.
But yeah, like
it's
I mean,
okay.
I think
it's
that
unique. I kind of respect that.
Yeah, I think that the pink kind of visual there is like directly symbolizing what's like actually physically going on there, with them running after the like trolley going into the woods at presumably like a really isolated rural location, and then it's basically like giving you the vibe of like what these people are like with the you know, the little balloons. It gives you the exact vibe of like an understated manga for like probably people who are a little bit older, which is, you know, like there's some zany comedy in here, but it's like not super pronounced.
I bet I would like this show.
Yeah,
based on this key visual. I'm actually going to kick this onto my plan to watch.
It almost sounds like it's the same. If you click on the page for the manga, is the description like the same?
Yeah, it's about a
no. It's, I mean,
well,
like
it's like differently phrased, but it's like
semi-autobiography.
Yeah,
could be fun. To be fair.
Like it's a manga writer who has to do like some travel writing stuff, and is paired up with a train otaku.
Pardon me?
Okay, but like it's
like literal slice of life, like actual.
In addition, of course, you can learn about various out of the way and interesting Japanese train lines and stations. Some of them really do look cool.
This is like actually autism content. The anime.
Yeah, no, this sounds
about train otaku culture too. There's really only the one guy in the story. But train otaku culture is a sort of constant.
Yeah, I really like this description that was clearly written by somebody who, like, kind of wasn't sure how they felt about it.
Yeah. Some of the characters who show up in the manga, who of course are real people, who really did show up.
This is a review.
This thing is kind of awesome. Yeah. If I don't put that in there, I'm not gonna remember why I put it on my plan to watch.
No,
I gotcha.
Anyway, Tokyo Makin Gaku and Kenshiro Todai ni Maku.
Tokyo Majin season 2.
Hey, we reviewed that a bit ago.
Oh yeah, this is this one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
So second season.
Gotta say, step down.
Yeah, no, this is a much less key visual.
Wasn't great.
The first one had some like cool character designs on it, and this one doesn't have those characters anymore. So I assume they either died or stopped being main characters. Which, oh no,
background is cool. It looks like fucking an Ave Mujica music video.
It's
true.
It is doing the kind of like it's like a very splashy kind of yin yang symbol painted in the background there. I like the like samurai guy in the kimono.
There's not much to say about this. I feel like
also like earring guy with the hat.
Yeah. Nah.
it's like it's just not a particularly inspiring visual overall. It's like
recommendations. The High School of the Dead OVA with like the really horny key visual.
There's a certain humor to that. Is like, I guess you'll watch whatever if you're watching Tokyo Majin Season 2.
So best of the six is
Death Frenzy.
It's Shigeru.
Like, easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very confident declaring like Mononoke the best of the season. It still is, but Shigeru is like closer than I expected us to get.
Yeah.
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 That it's really striking, and it gets it nails the vibe.
Hey,
and we only have 3 left. Yep.
Shout out to Tetsuko no Tabi though, because just like it has a very specific feel to it. That's very.
It's
nice.
a vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How many fucking TV shorts are there? Like, because
3. We could do those 3 too, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
We'll make that a rare exception to our usual rule of not doing those.
Manga.
You know.
Ooh, I like this.
Oh yeah, no, this fucks.
This fucks.
Wait, I've heard of this. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch this. I think. It is. Yeah, it's
like a street racing show.
Yeah.
Huh. I would not necessarily. I mean, there's the cars, obviously. I would not necessarily get that from this image.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I don't know. The fact that the cars are, so clearly like run down. This obviously isn't like a normal way to get into like that type of racing. I think it communicates it.
Yeah, and it's
fair.
Plus, there are street cars. This isn't like he's not looking at a race car graveyard.
It's like just the whole like how almost desolate it is that it like puts you into the mind of this character who isn't even looking at you, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
No, he doesn't care about you. He cares about the car.
Yeah, he's like
this like looking at the blue thing in front of him. He's like, I'm gonna take this and be the fastest motherfucker on the road.
They mention
it's necessarily natural, but it gives him a cool fucking shadow, which takes priority.
Well, actually, Josh, look at the fucking there's a hole. There's a street light.
Yeah,
they thought of that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and also it's worth noting that this would be a thing that you would I think a Japanese audience would recognize a lot more quickly, and they mentioned it in the blurb, and I immediately clicked that is a Datsun Fairlady Z, which is like
is.
No, okay. Famous for being hot rod.
Well, okay. Here's why I know what a Datsun Fairlady looks like is because there's a bunch of early Transformers that turn into those.
Yeah, that is a
super left out of this one.
Sorry.
Yeah, that is a car that is famous for like being souped up to go real fast.
Oh, so even fucking shit.
Yo, that's
unexpected like banger this far down.
I kind of want to watch this now.
Yeah. Another one. Yeah.
Banner Keith is.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. This fucks. This is this is up there. Is like we've got a
Midnight Blue Fairlady Z. Yeah, no, I fuck with this a lot actually.
Yeah, this goes hard.
No reviews of it. Was this by
all of the recommendations are Initial D?
Yeah, is this by the Initial D guy or is this just a similar thing?
No.
Nah, different dude.
But the guy different other fucking racing manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Absolutely.
Make 20 different manga about the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah,
I mean,
respect.
That's like I feel like that's kind of like a genre of mangaka, right? Is like
the
guy who writes like 5 things about the thing that he's super into.
Second, I think, season of Familiar of Zero.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like this as much as the original visual from just the
no.
There.
This is so close to being decent. I think if you just cut the 4 characters in the background and you let it just be these 2 in front of a magic, in front of
your fucking supporting characters, please.
Just let it be these 2 in front of the magic circle. I think that would be a really nice visual.
I think it's fine. It's just like it's not as effective as it could be.
Tag yourself, by the way. Which of the 4 one of these are you?
Yeah.
Oh, do I not get to be the main girl? Well,
No, you have to pick
whatever.
one of these fours. We're not.
All
These
right,
two are not related to us. Pick
fucking
one.
bottom right.
Bottom right. Okay, I'm taking bottom left. What about you, Shredney?
Since those are taken top left, looking imperiously at you, like
Okay.
a
Nice.
bug.
Yeah, this is like
Fuck this girl, I guess.
no. This is.
I mean, she has a crown
completely-
that's reserved for
yeah.
Alice, who shows up like every couple episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine, functional, not really anything special.
How to make a terrible sequel?
Oh!
That good, huh?
Yo, Vermilion
Recommendations?
Gold in the recommendations. That's one of the most
Vermilion
watched
Gold.
Mugcord. That's one of the most viewed Mugcord reaction. It's weird.
Huh. Well,
Yeah, I know.
that is weird. I don't know
You
why
don't
that
put,
would be
like,
the
boobs in
case.
the thumbnail.
Zombie
Zombie
Loan.
Loan.
I've heard of
This.
it. Yeah, okay.
My God,
Both
that
of
main guy
us.
is edgy.
This is
Huh.
some like shit for like Death Note Fujoshi by the looks of it.
No, I would. This is fucking Vampire Night at Home.
You know what? Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Okay,
There's an
I've
upside down cross in the background.
I've brought this person up in these videos before. I think I had a friend in high school who was super into this kind of stuff. I'm trying to remember if they ever mentioned this. I don't think they did, but it seems like something she would be into.
Yeah,
How
like
edgy the main guy is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
like he's literally got a sword, a saber, no less, which is just all edge aimed right
It's the
at you.
hair. It's his fucking hair.
No
I-
point, all edge.
I kind of like the girl. Does that say bad things about me?
No, I
No,
get it. She's
I-
got like a vacuum tip cardigan, but you know that's anime.
You know.
Yeah.
So I actually, in a because it's so ridiculous and like the character designs are so heightened, I actually do enjoy this.
I mean, it's probably pretty peak.
Yeah.
Peach Pit.
Oh, hey, Peach Pit are the... Is that the Tokyo Mew Mew group?
I believe it's actually
No, Shugokara.
Shugokara.
Yeah.
And Rosen Maiden.
And Rosen Maiden.
I mean-
That's
An
the
end card
that-
for episode 5.
okay.
Where's my job?
Maybe I
Huh.
do have to watch this if I haven't already put it on my plan to watch.
I mean, maybe after we finish the rest of Rosen Maiden.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, key visual.
Yeah, and we'll
Okay.
do these three just to
Gojin
bring
work.
it up to 6, just for the fuck of it. Just to
I've
show...
heard of
Work.
Gojin.
Just to show everybody we can't be tamed.
Yeah.
I
We're
think this is
fucking
one of the
Uh,
ones that's like an 11-minute episode one, so it's
I like her
uh,
hat, and that's about all I have to say about this.
She is
This is
generally kinda cute, to be fair.
fine.
I don't like the main girl's outfit. Something about it.
It is. There
I mean,
is subtle
fucking,
fetish outfit
like
energy.
vacuum latex sleeveless top. with
Yeah,
collar.
I wouldn't even say that that's subtle energy. It's just that's what
No,
that
but
is,
it's like
and I
it
don't
is
like it.
specifically. It's the same kind of thing I told you before about the what I've called like the like yaoi guy like tank top.
I mean, I guess, but this
It's
feels
that,
a lot
but it's
more
the-
blatant.
No, it's like
Maybe
those
it's
are
just
also
that I don't know what I'm
vacuum
looking for those.
Yeah, it's like the same energy, but
the fucking
like
collar and tie are like the funniest parts of it.
Yeah,
the-
absolutely.
absolutely. That is it. It does like the thing is that like other
Actually-
than that, the design is fairly restrained.
Well, no. I'm gonna break down like why this design doesn't work in my opinion. Okay, she has the shirt. We've already talked about the shirt. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
The fact that she's got a
Shit.
tail, or not a tail, God, a tie and
She's
collar
got
with
tail.
it is crazy. The big like paintbrush ponytail is like half the size of her, if not more.
No, that's a good thing.
And she's just wearing like khakis, and she's got like a pencil. I just don't like it. At no part
We're
of
The
this.
giant bow
Beige trousers
is
and
fun.
sky blue
Yeah,
latex armpit.
like
top.
no two parts of this character design look like they belong on the same person. Everybody
That's-
else looks normal. I don't get it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel. I have a suspicion that if we actually like looked at her character portrait of something from the show, that she probably looks way
more normal, maybe. I mean, like, well, I don't know.
Her
Like
name
the
is
outfit is
Osana
still
Natsu.
weird, but it looks like.
Well,
in
like, okay,
practice
actually,
is
okay,
less-
hold the fucking phone. This is what she looks like in the manga.
I think so.
That's
she's just wearing like a shirt.
that's just like a different character. Everybody else looks pretty much the same.
Well,
By the way,
like,
like,
yeah,
I gotta
mostly
say-
the same.
No,
there are some
fucking-
differences.
I'm screaming and interrupting. Right, go back to the anime key visual. The
Alright.
two characters in Bubbles, who are supporting characters but are not good enough to make it, it's really stupid.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, this sucks.
Yeah, I don't
but
like
yeah,
this.
like I yeah, it's like it's a
fucking
a-
4 coma. You don't
yeah, it's a
need
young
to,
Koma thing about
you do
a
not
person
need
who
to
does,
make
like, doujin manga,
unless you are
which
the
is a fun premise.
unless you
but-
are the people making the Azumanga Daioh anime, you do not need to be making 4 coma into an anime most of the time.
like
I
I mean,
wanna open
as
the
I said,
next
like
one
it's kind
in
of
the
like
chat.
a
Can we just,
potentially
like, call it bad and move
like
on?
the premise is potentially unique. That's what I
Wow, this
why
is
I
bad.
remembered
Can
it.
we move on?
But
This?
anyway.
Yeah,
You don't like
I
the Diary
it.
of a Wimpy Kid?
No.
Okay, this
Hey,
is
what the fuck is that, like, fucking caked up motherfucking lizard head man with a fedora? in the
Huh.
fucking-
Huh! Hold on. Hey, hold
Okay.
on.
hold the phone.
Huh?
Yes, that is a caked up lizard man with a fedora.
I know I'm gonna call my next guy
Scaly
Marco anyway.
approved.
Hey, this guy is the mascot for this series now. You think I'm fucking joking? You'll see.
Shane, are you, like, snipping tooling him for Mudcore emote use?
You'll see what I'm doing.
Well, you
Don't
need to
worry
open
about
that fucking page. You need to go to the... No, get away from treasure cabs for a second.
What?
You need to, like, look at the staff for this and see if, like...
There aren't any. No one's
my God.
listed.
Prequel.
Nope.
My God.
No one is listed for any of these.
That.
My
oh
God.
boy.
We'll never know who caked up lizard fedora.
He's
man.
He's on this one too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's look more closely. I
Yeah.
just-
Okay. Sure. I mean, it's the same fucking picture, seemingly. So
But
like, I don't.
what's the text on the bot? Oh, it's too blurry.
It's. I don't think that's even in English. It's kind of hard
That's
to tell,
unfortunate.
admittedly.
Oh man.
This has like 1 billion seasons.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
I love caked up lizard fedora, man. Actually. Hold on, we might have a new best key visual of the season.
Treasure Goust, based on the game
Based
for
on
the
Nintendo
DS.
DS game.
This is
Oh,
just
wow.
this is a Square image, so I don't know where they got this from. This
Yeah,
sucks.
Yeah.
This
Like
sucks.
the only thing I can say that is positive is the funny little dragon critter.
No,
is
no,
okay.
I'm not giving you that. That thing is fucking terrible looking.
That's just another here's shit Yu-Gi-Oh! or shit.
But
fucking
that's
any other
like me
thing.
being generous.
Yeah,
No,
alright.
he's-
Well,
he's-
best of the six
he's
is
bad.
fucking car.
The fucking
Yeah,
the
absolutely,
hairband
One
with
Gun
the
Midnight.
like the glaring. Does
Right.
not work.
So, like, top 3 for the whole season: Mononoke, Wangan Midnight, and Shigeru.
Yeah, no
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Easily.
gonna say that of those, my favorite is actually probably Wanga Midnight.
Yeah, that one
Mononoke
is way up.
is
Valid, to be fair.
fantastic.
I like Mononoke's more, but Wangan Midnight's
like,
like...
this is like this.
Also, we
this
didn't mention it,
is,
would be a
It's-
very good poster.
yeah,
Actually, unironically, cinema.
yeah.
It is visually evocative. It
Yeah.
paints a story all on
Yes.
its own while being striking as artwork and giving me an impression of the show.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, like,
it
nailed
makes
it.
me actually.
You did everything a key visual should
Yes.
do perfectly.
Worst
you
of
did
the
it.
season 2 of Tokyo Imagine Genku and Kenpacho.
Is pretty bad. Yeah.
I would say
Um,
worst of worst of any of them. I don't know, maybe, but also Sky Girls really sucks. So I don't know.
but
Uh,
that one's more competently drawn.
I don't know about that.
I do.
But yeah, it's like, but yeah, it's like, yeah, and also like Shigeru is like
Very good
evocatively
season, by the way.
horrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
Can
know,
you
if you're
imagine how
watching
long these
anime
would
in
fucking take if we
2007.
did all of this shit too?
Yeah, but a lot of those are
I don't wanna do
holdovers
that.
from previous, like
I
Heroic
mean, we would
Age
skip
and
leftovers. We're not
Boku no Hero.
idiots.
Well, yeah, okay, that would be truly insane. I meant all like
That
the
would be
random.
deranged.
I meant all the random like OVAs and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
like
ONAs
and
all of
OVAs.
this is just like random.
Back
Hold on,
when
wait,
people
can we
actually
get
did,
the
hey,
tweets of
Tamla
Ava
2010 based.
No, shut up. Scroll down.
What?
There you go, on the left. Petite Ava.
Yo.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, Tamla, Punk Cat in Space, the second one.
Ooh. Nice. But that was a success.
Yeah.
That was quick.
What the hell is going on here?
There was not much airing this season.
It was not quick, by the way. This took us an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, most of
Still.
them are 2 hours.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like an hour and a half too. Yeah.
Anyway, what do we say at the end of this? It's not subscribe or fuck your dad. That's the thing we say at the end of the tier maker roulette videos.
I mean,
Your dad is not safe around us. Do not get it twisted.
indeed.
We will seduce that man
Effortlessly.
and get the inheritance that you are entitled to for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll show up at the funeral, like, waving a fan with a black veil and be like, oh, it's so sad.
Yeah.
But we're like smirking at you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like laughing like Wiley, you know?
Yeah, like doing the Ojo laugh.
No, we're not.
Oh
that.
God. No, not that.
No,
I
we need
mean,
to be a
I
lot more
would.
conniving, Shredney. Okay, maybe in private we can do the Ojo laugh, but
Yeah.
Okay,
you
fair.
know, not
fair.
at the funeral.
It
Subscribe,
might be a
or
little
we'll
too
come to
obvious.
your house and blow a vuvuzela directly in your ear while you're sleeping.
That's a little cruel. Those are loud.
Yeah, that's the point.
Subscriber
So
will
fucking
blow up your
subscribe.
entire house.
Subscribe, or we will.
We'll steal your Datsun
Oh, no, I
Fair
can't
Lady
say that
Roadster.
Yeah, there you go. I think we've let this joke go.
Are we
on
done
long enough.
recording?
Good night, everyone.